Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to show you the recipe of veg patties or veg puff. It is one of the very famous snacks in India. So these buttery and delicious snack is famous across the India. So the preparation time for this recipe is 4 hours and cooking time is somewhere between 25 to 30 minutes. So first of all, you will need 3 cups of maida. Sift the maida and knead the dough with 2 teaspoons of butter and cold water. Once the dough is ready, keep it aside for rest. Dust your working area and put this rested dough there, and then we will work with that. Now with the help of rolling pin, flatten your dough. Do not roll it like you roll your paranthas or chapatis. Simply just flatten it with the help of your rolling pin. You don't have to roll this pastry sheet too thin. It should be a little thick because at this stage we are going to put butter in it and we are going to fold it. So take unsalted butter and put it at the center of your sheet like this, then fold it. This is how you need to fold it. Try to cover the butter inside it and make a rectangular shape of it. Once this is done, fold it in a cling film and then put it in refrigerator because we want the butter to not melt, so keep it in refrigerator to rest. After 30 minutes, take it out from the refrigerator, and that's the time of your second folding. So just see how we are doing the folding. So this folding thing will go on for 6 times. So 6 times you need to fold it and keep it for resting. So after every 30 minutes this folding step needs to be done. So if you feel that your butter is still melting, it is not hard enough to work with, then it's better to keep it extra 10 to 15 minutes in the refrigerator. So again, do not roll it with the rolling pin, simply just flatten it in the beginning and then slowly when all the butter is flattened, work with it like this. Also here we are rolling it off and folding it vertically. Next time when we do the folding, we will do it horizontally. So this time when I took it out, I am working vertically. Next time when I'll take it out, I'll work horizontally and fold it horizontally. This will give nice layers to the puff. So this is the second folding. Once this folding is done, I'll keep it in refrigerator for 30 minutes to rest and butter to get hard. So by the time my dough is resting, I will prepare the filling for the veg patties. So all the ingredients for the filling are mentioned in the description box. You can go and check it out there. So the basic thing are all your potatoes, onions, chilli, coriander, oil, your spices, cumin seeds. So let's start with the filling. So in a pan, heat the oil, add your cumin seeds, let it crackle, then add onions, let it become translucent and pink. Also add chilies at this time. So keep your boiled potatoes ready by peeling it and then cutting it in small pieces. I am also going to put turmeric powder, chili powder, coriander powder, salt and a little bit of either aamchur or chaat masala to give it that tangy flavor, and then finally garnish it with lots of corianders. So here is an option. I have not used green peas carrot and beans. If you like it in your patties, you can definitely use those things. So finely chop it, and the similar way you put it here. So my filling is almost ready. I'll keep it aside and let it cool completely before putting in the patties, because if my filling is hot, the butter will start melting before I even put it in the oven. So make sure your filling is completely cooled down before you put it. So my filling is also ready, and it's a time for third folding. So let's do the third folding and then again keep the dough for resting for 30 minutes. So for beginners it might seem a lot of work, but actually it's not, because you are just working for 5 minutes on the dough every single time, and then it's all the resting time. So your preparation time is more of a resting time where you are not doing anything, and it's simply just 5 minutes of task in every time. So just do the maths. So see, last time we did vertical folding, so this time I am doing horizontally. I'm working on my dough horizontally this time, and then I'll fold it also in the same direction to get lots of layers in the puff. So I prefer to make these puffs over a weekend for snacks, because I have a little bit time to spare, and I can do the folding and everything over the weekend quite easily. So after this folding, I'll again keep it in the refrigerator for resting, and this is going to be my second last folding. After this, we will simply just take it out and then work and give the shape. Okay, so finally for the last time we are ready to fold and shape the puffs. So take out your dough from the refrigerator and then roll it. We have to make a thin sheet of it and then cut it. So I am going to first roll it flat, and I'm giving it rectangle shape because my final puff shape is also going to be rectangle. So I'll simply roll it in long rectangle shape here. Also, if you are working in a climate where the temperature is a little high, make sure you keep on dusting your working surface so that the butter doesn't get stick and your pastry sheet doesn't get stick to the surface. So keep on dusting with all-purpose flour in between. So my sheet is ready. Now I'm gonna cut it in small rectangle shapes. Once you cut small rectangle shape out of it, that's the time you put the filling in it. And since I'm just going to make it simple small rectangle puff and not the triangle one, so I'm just going to fill it in between and then simply just make it half rectangle. Though it might sound a little confusing, it is not. Just simply see it how I am doing it, and it is quite easy. So once all the puffs are ready, let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Meanwhile, you prep your oven and preheat at 180 degree, and we will also do the egg wash before we put it in the oven. So once the preheat is done, before that make sure you do egg wash on all the puffs, so it gives that nice golden brown color to the puff. So the egg wash is done, oven is also preheated. This is time to bake. So keep your puffs inside the oven and let it bake for at least 30 to 35 minutes. So after 35 minutes my puffs are ready. So I'm going to enjoy it with a cup of tea. So yes, that's it. It's quite easy, though the preparation time is more, actual cooking time and actual working time is comparatively less. So do try this recipe.